When you hear the sound of the bell, let it be a signal for you to become completely present in the now. The bell is calling you. It's reminding you to let go of whatever you think you're supposed to be doing, or you were doing, or you're gonna do. And I'm going to read you just a short passage from Zen Buddhist master Thich Nhat Hanh. Listening to the bell. When we sit and listen to the bell, we can allow all the cells in our body to listen to the sound. The mind is also made of something like cells. These are our thoughts, our feelings, our perceptions, and our ideas about how things are and how things should be. All the mental formations exist in the unconscious mind as seeds. When a seed, for example, the seed of anger, is touched, it manifests in the conscious mind. And there we call it a mental formation. Whatever mental formation has arisen in us, we can allow it to listen to the bell. Whether it's worry, anger, fear, or attachment, we allow the mental formation to listen to the bell with us. Just as a flower is made of non-flower elements, we are made of non-us elements. I love that. Non-us elements. We are made of ancestors, culture, food, air, water, fire. We are made of form, feelings, perceptions, mental formations, and consciousness. And when we listen to the bell, we invite every component to listen deeply. This way of listening brings peace into every cell of the body and the mind. So when we ring the bell to call us to meditation, all of that is happening. And it's a beautiful way to engage yourself for this practice that you have so generously given time for in your life, to take this amount of time to come here, sit still, and do nothing. That's kind of odd. Do nothing. But it's a big something. So as we take our seats, check your feet on the floor or whatever position you're in. Your legs are hip distance apart. Your hands are resting on your thighs, palms up or palms down, or in a mudra, if that's so what you choose. See if you can allow your eyes to close if they aren't already. And if that is not available to you, and by the way, for newcomers, whatever instructions I give, if you can follow them, fine. If you can't, that's fine too. You do what works for you. There's no right way or wrong way. There's just your way. So if you can have your eyes closed, that's lovely. If not, just find something to gaze at, about 10 feet across, and the eyelids sort of maybe a little soft. The sit bones are in contact with the chair you're sitting in. Your back body, your spine, is tall and dignified like a mountain. The back of the neck gets longer. The crown of the head reaches toward the sky. The front body is also tall and dignified, but softer, because that's where we feel the breath, which is our first focus, our first point of concentration, our anchor for today. We've been working on equanimity and on breath. And it's interesting to put those two things together. As we know, the definition of equanimity is simply being able to be in the moment without reactivity, being open-minded and impartial. No judgment. It's not being indifferent. It's not being reactive. It's just noticing without any impulse or following any feeling or thought. It's just noticing that they exist. And to remember that I am the heir to, heir being H-E-I-R, to my own actions. My happiness or unhappiness depend on my actions, not on my wishes. So with that definition in mind, we're going to focus on the breath again today, but in a slightly different way than we have before. And the breath is often the primary anchor for this kind of practice, mindfulness-based meditation, shamatha meditation. So bring your attention in this beautiful position that your body is now in, to the air, the breath. You are breathing, actually. You may not notice it until now, but you've been breathing all this time. And see if you can, with a very open mind, without judging, just focus your attention on the air that's traveling in and out of your nostrils. In this practice, we try to use the nostril breathing, but we don't change anything. We just breathing in and out. Breathing in, I know I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I know I'm breathing out. No changing anything, no doing, no striving. Just being, just breathing. Right here in this moment of now. And in the silence, in the first silence, just practice and notice, be a noticer. Notice where your thoughts are, where your body is in space and time, what sensations are happening, what sounds, all of the stuff and simply direct your mind on purpose without any judgment to come back to noticing the breath traveling in the nostrils and out. And this is the practice. Every time you notice you're not with your breath, no matter how many times, 1,000 times, you return to the breath. And this is practicing. So go ahead and practice in the moments of silence. As you continue to practice, let my words just float by you. Relax your fingers. Relax your toes. Relax your shoulders. Let the shoulder blades slide down your back. Relax your forehead. Relax your eyebrows. Let the tip of the tongue touch behind the top of your teeth, and then let it just relax into the floor of your mouth. Feel the teeth separate slightly so the jaw releases. Think of a smile on your lips, and maybe the corners of your mouth turn up slightly. Let the ears relax. Let the elbows relax. Let your hips widen and soften in the position you're in. And continue to allow yourself to feel the breath. Feel its properties. Feel its sensation. Feel it in the belly as it comes in and it goes out. Or feel it wherever it is in your body. For some, it's in the chest. For some, it's in the shoulders. Wherever it is, that's your anchor, where we want our attention to be. Dwell in the breath and follow it. Follow it wherever it leads you, and continue to practice bringing yourself back whenever you realize that you're not focused on your breath. So continue to practice in the silence. When we practice mindfulness, we're practicing being present in this moment without judgment. We're choosing to be non-reactive. We're choosing not to allow our thoughts to pull us. We notice them, but we don't go with them. We choose to notice our mood, what feeling we're having, what perceptions we might be having, but we don't follow them. We just allow them. We let them be what they are. We don't need to react. So if we're being equanimous to ourselves, it's a kind of generosity, of willingness to just watch, minding our minds without doing anything, and reminding the mind to return to in this particular moment, because we're practicing the art of meditating mindfully, is to bring your focus and attention back to the breath, coming in the nostrils and out the nostrils, with kindness, with open-mindedness, noticing that you're alive in this moment. That's a miracle. Your body is with you. Your mind is with you. So continue to practice mindfully to see if you can simply be an observer of yourself, not reacting to what is going on in you, around you, above you, below you. Continue to practice. a really important element of mindfulness meditation is to give yourself permission that whatever transpires, whatever is going through your mind, whatever's happening in your body, is okay. You're just sitting here still, in the stillness, watching it. That's the art of mindfulness, is the calmness, the steadiness of not reacting. Just allowing your attention to stay as much as possible on the breathing, in through the nostrils, out through the nostrils, dwelling in this present moment and accepting that if you get pulled away or suddenly you realize you're not focusing on the object or the anchor, you just remind yourself, oh, come back to my breath. No judgment. Just acceptance and willingness to keep trying it over and over and over again. For this breath and this breath and this breath, with the joy of knowing that this is your food for life, the miracle of being able to breathe. continue to ride the waves of the breath and know that this practice is always available to you. One conscious breath in your day can change your trajectory. Just reminding yourself not to give yourself a hard time. Reminding yourself that everything's okay in that moment of now, when you mindfully just stop and allow the sound of the bell. Think about the sound of the bell in your head and allow it to bring you to a focused breath. Slowly in and slowly out. And today, when you hear the ending bells, the 3 bells, see if you can allow that sound to be in your body and in your mind, so that you can take that as a tool to use. You know how we do timeouts for children? We need timeouts. We need bell timeouts. So as we always do when we come to the end of a practice, we honor ourselves, we thank ourselves, we show gratitude for the idea that we've taken this time out for ourselves. For what they were offering you today, whatever that be. And honor whatever stillness you were able to achieve, whether it was 5 seconds or for several minutes or many minutes. And treasure yourself, treasure your spirit for its willingness to be here. And let's do a metta practice in 2 directions. We'll do it for the I, and we'll do it for all beings. So, may I be filled with loving kindness. May all beings be filled with loving kindness. May I be free from fear and suffering, and may all beings be free from fear and suffering, to whatever degree possible. May I be healthy and whole. May all beings be healthy and whole, again to whatever degree possible. May I be peaceful and at ease. May all beings be peaceful and at ease. And again we can add, to whatever degree possible. May I be happy. May all beings be happy. And as we said from Thich Nhat Hanh in the beginning, take this with you. Allow your heart to embrace the stillness, the breath, the mindfulness that you just practiced, and take it into the next moments. And when you hear the bells, take your time. Allow that sound to envelop you and bring you joy and bring you peace. Many, many blessings. Namaste.